All right.
And as long as it's charged up, you can use it without it being plugged in. Okay, so you'll turn it on here, and it can still work without being plugged in. Charging equipment is here on the side. So whenever you're in the car, you can. It has this one for inside the car.
Oh, okay,
you
cool.
Just plug it in here, and then plug it into the AC adapter there. And then I'll show you how it looks when you plug in when you're charging at home. It has that. And you plug in right here, and then see how it shows that it's charging and that you have it plugged into the wall. Okay.
Okay.
This light will be red whenever the battery is low. Okay. So right now it's charging. Then it'll be green once it's full. Okay. So that way, when you take it from the home and let's say it's not charged into the AC adapter, then you can. It's ready to use. So right now it's just charging. Alrighty. So one thing just to show you on the pressure. Let's say when you have it on. See how you can see how much pressure. I don't have the tubing connected, but if you feel like it's too much or it's too strong, you can turn it down. You can adjust the pressure here on the side.
Okay.
You can turn it down some. Alright, so it's good to go there. From the canister here, what you'll do is you'll connect the tubing. And they have him using the red rubber catheters. And let's say if you're not doing like a deep nasal suction, then you can use the one that just goes right into the nasal cavity there or into the mouth, okay?
Okay.
Which will just be this one. So I'll go ahead and connect it so you can see how it is when you go home.
Yeah, we had one kind of like that one, but it was an older model, and it's dying on us.
Okay, so you know how to connect the tubing here to the front.
Yes.
And then from there, you're going to connect your catheter, okay?
Okay.
So here with this one as well, okay?
Okay.
You just put it right inside there.
Yeah, ours looks kind of like that one. Like the ours is just so old that the battery died on us completely.
Okay, gotcha. So I'm going to go ahead and unplug since you're going to be discharging and put it back here in your carry bag, okay?
Okay.
If you ever have any questions, what you'll do is you'll reach out to Pediatric Home Services. We can help troubleshoot or guide you through any questions you may have. You might not get everything today, but if you forget, that's okay.
Now, how often should we change that little bucket?
So this bucket here, it'll last you at least about 3 months. Once you start to see it getting kind of scratchy and old looking, what you'll do is every day you're going to clean it with hot soapy water. So if he's using the suction every day, you're going to take and discard the contents inside and then clean it with hot soapy water every single day. Well, these are pretty durable, but you can change it every 3 months if you'd like to. You do have extra inside here with the tops to go with it.
Okay.
And it'll be shipped to your home. So everything we're setting up today, you'll have the supplies shipped to your home that match, okay?
All right, then.
I'll show you everything. So that's your suction machine. And that's portable. And to the other pieces here, I will go into the ventilator until the guy brings me the piece to move that bracket up, okay?
Okay.
So I'll still show you so you can go ahead with your discharge for her to come in.
Is that stand coming with us too?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, so you'll have the stand and everything you need.
Well, that's awesome. Does the thing, if we want to go like to travels and stuff, does that come off?
It does. So underneath here, see here, you take that clip and you pull it down and just pull the ventilator off.
Oh, okay.
See, and then you take it with you, and there's a carry bag inside.
Okay.
I'll show you the bag, and then it comes off. The plug is kind of tangled.
Wow, really tangled.
It is. Okay. So then you just take the vent and put it inside your bag. There you have a carry bag, and to put it back on, just kind of hold it in place, okay? And see here where you took that off, pull that back down. Yeah, make sure it's on there too.
Oh, the cord's on the way. There you go.
You'll hear it kind of snap too. Okay, it's back in place.
There you go.
All right, so That should be fine. Is he ever on any oxygen?
No, this is the first time we've had him on oxygen.
Okay, so if he ever needs oxygen, they're going to provide you with a concentrator, and you'll just run the tubing. I'm just want to show you, this is where the oxygen connects here.
Mm.
So you'll turn on your concentrator, and you'll connect your oxygen here, and that's how you get oxygen therapy with his BiPAP therapy, okay?
Okay.
On the side as well, here, inside here, this is the backup battery. So with the battery, you'll get about 9 to 10 hours of life. Let's say if there's a power outage and you don't have a way to be able to plug the ventilator in, this is your backup battery, and you also have another one too.
Oh,
so
awesome!
You'll be good for a day if you're if you're not able to get somewhere where there is electricity. Okay, so this is your backup battery. And so make sure whenever you're at home, always keep the ventilator plugged in, so that way your battery's always charged. Okay, you have one more backup battery now. I'll show that to you. So right now the ventilator is not on. It's powering on, but it's not plugged in. But it's still going to work, okay? So all you'll do, you'll turn it on here. Hold that button down. And that's how you turn it on. If you ever need any help with anything today, you'll call this number here, and we'll be able to help, okay?
Okay.
All right, so this is just the same prescription that he has in there. Just want to show you. Okay, so for his alarms, if he does not have if you guys are getting everything together and you're getting his mask put on him, if he didn't have the mask on within 20 seconds, the ventilator doesn't feel him breathing back against it. Within 20 seconds, it's going to start to beep. So that's an alarm. You know how when he's on it, you might get an alarm?
Yeah.
If he takes the mask off, or if he's sleeping and it accidentally slips off and there's like a leak, it'll feel like it's disconnected, and then you'll see a circuit disconnect, and then it'll be an alarm. And once you fix the mask on his face or reconnect, then you can just push reset, okay?
Okay.
These are just his alarm settings. This is the settings provided by his prescription. If we ever needed to get a download from the machine, if the doctor wanted to see how his progress is going on the machine, we'd put a USB right in here and get a download from there. Just want you to be familiar with what each little compartment is, okay? Let's see. On the side here, this is where the bacteria filter goes. I'll show you what I had a moment ago. Like I said, I just want to go ahead and get kind of started until just so you can be able to go ahead and discharge, okay? This is your bacteria filter. You'll change this once every 2 weeks. Okay?
2 weeks, okay.
Yes. Make sure that this part never gets wet, because if it gets wet, you have to go ahead and take it off, because it'll entrain, you don't want it to entrain water back into the machine. So once you start to see this looking a little bit gray or dusty, just go ahead and change it, or just automatically every 2 weeks.
All right.
Have an extra one in there, as well as an extra circuit, okay? So this plugs in here, and then once we get this moved up, this will connect to this side, okay? And on the other side, we have the other side of the circuit, which will connect on this side. As you look at the ventilator, do you have any questions about the ventilator?
No, he has a trilogy machine right now at home, so.
The blue one? So
this
is also a trilogy, but it's just a trilogy Evo, and this one is touchscreen. There's another trilogy. It's square and blue, but it's not touchscreen. But this is also a trilogy, just a newer one.
I think it's blue. I can't remember honestly right now.
Okay, no problem.
I'm terrible at remembering stuff.
Oh no, that's okay. So let's just to show to start ventilation, you'll just press right here, start ventilation. The machine will come on. And it only sounds really loud because we don't have any tubing or anything connected. Okay. To stop it, you just press this one time and push standby. Standby will just keep the machine on, and then it'll go like into an idle mode. You know how like you have your like a screensaver?
Yeah.
It'll just sit, but you can go ahead and press start ventilation again. If you want to just turn it all the way off, you'll hold it and then just press power off. Then it'll turn it all the way off. Okay. If he's going to school and you don't want the machine on, it won't ventilate, but it'll be on just on standby. Okay. So yes, this is actually the ventilator here. This portion here, this is your water chamber. This is going to provide humidity along with the heater, so that way when he's getting the therapy with all the pressure, he's not going to dry out. So all you need is like a jug of distilled water. Let's say if you're unable to go to the store at the moment, you can use a bottle of water. Okay, just never use the water from the faucet.
Yeah.
Okay, so once a day, once he gets off the machine, you'll take your water chamber, and this is how you take it off. Press down that lever and just kind of shimmy it off, okay? And that's how you take your water chamber off. For the water, you want to have it halfway, about right here. So you don't want to fill it up to the line because then it'll overflow and run back into the machine. So always keep it just at half. The heater gets the bottom of this plate warm, and that's how the water stays warm, okay? It provides him with humidity so he doesn't dry out. So this will get warm here, and I'll plug up the heater just so you can see. And to put the water chamber back on, press this down and put it on, okay? For the ventilator and the heater, be sure to plug it into the wall outlet, okay? Not into a power strip.
Oh.
It has to be like a grounded outlet, okay?
Okay.
So it needs to be like this into the wall, okay?
So that's going to be a problem because at home he has so many, well, not yet, but he does.
Or you'll want to use a heavy duty power strip. If you just put one in there, you can just try to put one into the wall, and then you at least a heavy duty power strip, that can carry a heavy load.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, we can get one of those.
Okay, so for your heater, you just hold down the button here, and that'll turn it on. So with the temperature, you kind of just want to keep it down with the lights between 1 to 2. So to change it, you'll hold down here. And that'll take it down, okay? Hold it down again. That'll take it down. So that's just going to keep it just moderately warm. You don't want it to be too hot. If you get it too hot, you'll have a lot of condensation in the tubing, and you'll have water sitting in the tubing because it's too hot. So you can just keep it at 1 to 2. Let's say if we keep it on 1, and it's kind of trial and error when you're at home. If it's on 1 and you notice that he's kind of still being a little bit dried out, then go ahead and put it on 2. And to do that, you just hold the button. It'll go up. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's how you kind of adjust the temperature of the heater. So right now it's on. But y'all want to keep water inside your chamber, okay? So you'll hold it down here to turn it off.
Okay.
Do you have any questions on your water chamber or your heater? Or the ventilator?
No.
Okay. And just another little quick on the ventilator. Let's say if it's on, and just to show you, so it's on and it'll be running. And he's not on it right now. Just give it a few seconds. And see how it's low pressure because there's a leak because there's nothing right here, okay?
Yeah.
And just to silence that alarm, you can push reset here or just see disconnect because he's not on it, okay? So then you'll push reset here, or you can silence it here while you fix what you need to fix, like putting his mask on or anything you need to do. But to reset it, just press there and that's it. So this one silences the alarm, and then up top here, when you press the screen, that resets it.
Okay.
On the back here, this is the disposable filter. This is brand new. It always stays exposed. If you decide, if you start to accumulate any dust on here, you just take it out with your fingers. You just take this out, and then you'll like rinse it with warm water, and then let it air dry. And then that night, before he gets back on the machine, just pop it back in.
Okay.
You get one of these every 6 months, okay?
Okay. And
Yes,
what's that called?
Just the disposable filter.
Okay.
This is also a filter. So this machine has 2 filters. This one and the clear one that I showed you on the side.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
What happens if we lose it? Can we get a replacement?
So if you do lose it, just give us a call and we'll get you another one. That's
Okay.
no problem. Yes, anything that if you get a hole in your tubing or if you lose something or whatever happens, just give a call here. We'll be able to get it brought out to you or shipped to you. Okay.
Okay.
So that's not a problem. If you ever have any questions when you leave here, just give a call. A therapist will reach out and help you. Okay.
That same phone number on there?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes. All right. So your last piece of equipment is going to be the nebulizer. It's here. Have you ever used the nebulizer before?
Yes.
Okay. I want to show you how this one looks.
Yeah. Right now he was borrowing his brother's nebulizer.
Oh, okay.
And his brother's he's older, so all of his equipment's older.
Oh, gotcha. So now he'll have his.
And the one that we had was super loud.
And I'll plug this one up so you can kind of hear this one. And this is his neb kit. Alrighty. Here is the nebulizer. And I'll put all this back in the box too. So they'll probably bring you a wagon in like mine so that you can take everything down.
Okay.
Alrighty. So with the nebulizer, of course, in which you said you've used one before, one piece of the tubing will go at the bottom of the medication cup. The other piece of tubing will go here, right on the front there. You'll turn it on here.
Oh, that's nice and quiet.
Not too loud, right?
Yeah, like I said, his brother's is like super loud.
Okay. And then here on the side, this is actually the filter. So you'll take this off every once in a while, just to make sure that it's clean. And it might be like take a look every 3 or 4 months, because it takes a while for it to accumulate dust. If you don't have a really dusty home, then you don't have to worry about it. But that's how the filter looks for the nebulizer on this particular machine. Just unscrew it, just wipe it off with a hot cloth, and then just put it back in.
Okay.
And then that's pretty much it on the nebulizer. If you have any other questions for me.
No, every 3 to 4 months cleaning, you said.
Yeah, just take, and it might be longer than that. Just unscrew this, clean this off, and just screw it back in.
Okay. I just started to clean it every changing season.
You're right. Okay, so that's your nebulizer. All right, so anything that we went over today, do you have a question for me?
No. I don't think so. And if not, like I said, my wife has a phone number, so she can call.
Yes, no problem. I will get the serial numbers on here and let you get the nurse back in, so that way she can do your discharge with you, okay?
Okay.
All right, so you can call your nurse now.
All right.
Thank you, sir.